Hello, beautiful souls. Are you feeling the blood moon rising? Yeah, it's big, it's intense, it's powerful. It's coming tonight or very early tomorrow morning, depending on your time zone. It is the Scorpio total full moon lunar eclipse. This one we've got to pay attention to. This one is not the ease and the flow and the simplicity and the soft energy of the Taurus solar eclipse. This is the surprises, the shocks, the intensity, the revelations. I mean, are you feeling the shifts from anger to sensitivity? That scorpion sting, yeah, it's pretty intense. And so you've really got to manage your energy with this one and go internal first and foremost. Enjoy the Mercury retrograde in Gemini right now, because that's giving you pause. Although we have Jupiter in Aries, which is such a powerful energy that is really going to be fully beneficial for us. But right now, with all of these dynamics at play, we kind of need the Mercury retrograde to slow our roll, because that Aries energy wants to expand and go forward. And with, yeah, it's a lot. With the Scorpio eclipse, just even with the eclipse season, we can get real fiery and the energies can feel so intense in us. And if we have the habitual reaction of just spewing them out and unleashing them into the world without the proper filtration to them, then we can create a lot of harm in the world and a lot of lower vibrational frequencies. And of course, we want to continue our elevation into the higher vibes, into the ascension, and into our alignment. So definitely get out in nature. Use that Taurian solar eclipse energy of getting simple, getting quiet, remembering what's yours, what's not yours. Oh my gosh, the cards just went everywhere. Wow, yeah. We've got Birch, we've got Ceremony that showed up. So get into your ceremony. What is your ritual? How do you come back to center? How do you get into alignment in order to share your message or feelings in a transcendent way, in out of the lower ego vibe and ego matrix and the intensity of the waters of Scorpio, and into when you start flowing with the current, right? So this Scorpio eclipse, I think I equated it to, are you going to choose to ride the current, or are you gonna choose to try to dam it up? Okay. And the other one that came through is Birch, which of course I love this card because it tells me the trees are speaking to us. They have so much ancient knowledge and wisdom. It's like, I feel like the trees are the ancestors, and the growth is slow and deliberate. That is definitely the message for this Scorpio eclipse. Because of the T-square with Saturn and the sun and the moon, this is a very deliberate energy. So I've even caught myself feeling hurt from what I'm interpreting in others' energies or actions or even words. And then once I get deliberate and really understand that their experience is completely different than mine, and they are coming from a whole other energy. They're not coming from my experience and sharing those words. And so it really takes my, my ego out of it. Like, it's not about me, right? And so then I have to come back, manage my energy, and the trees are a great way to do that. I have found myself recently just stopping and sharing energy with the ancient ones, right? And feeling their roots, feeling my roots come together. And it's really a beautiful thing. So these two cards together are really showing us how important it is, especially now, to have the intentional response of getting into our energy, which means getting into our ceremony. Every time you pause and reflect and get curious about what's coming up and have the fortitude to understand that others are experiencing something completely different than you, that is your ritual. Because ritual is intentional response. Habit is reaction or learned emotion or learned conditioning, right? Especially based on past experiences. So with this Scorpio total lunar eclipse, let's get wildly comfortable with the death and rebirth of all of us constantly. Like, we get to let parts of ourselves go. We do not ever have to stay in the habitual reaction that has been so normalized in our life. And is it a little bit uncomfortable to create the deep shift, like to dig very deep, which is what the Scorpio energy is bringing up? It's taking us into the depths, the shadow, the underworld, collectively and personally. That's really important. So it's gonna get really chaotic out there collectively. And the more that you stay in your center, in your energy, the more you're going to be able to see it for what it is, feel it for what it is, and honor that it has to come up in order for us to transform that narrative, all the narratives that are going to come up, especially in control and power right now. But remember, people out there are feeling the hits that you're feeling from this deep Scorpio energy. Like, this is the pivotal point. This nodal axis of Taurus and Scorpio is the pivotal point for our new Earth awakening and the rebirth of a new culture and a new world from love frequency, right? And we have to find that within ourselves before it can really take full hold, an expansive hold in the full collective. So I hope that this message resonated with you today. It's no coincidence that I am about to head to the ocean for this major, like, I want to say cataclysmic, but also like exquisite event and energy that is about to take us deep and far. Okay, so it's like, get on your magic carpet ride, be ready for some turbulence, and be ready to come back to your breath, come back to your center, come back to your nature, which is nature, and your intentional response, which is your ceremony and your ritual. Now, for those of you that are new to my channel, my name is Lori Rising. I am an intuitive medium, a ritual facilitator, a podcast host of the Raw and Wild Hearts podcast, which you will find lots of very supportive exchanges there and amazing guests as well. I am a digital creator and I'm a trauma-informed healer. I would love it if you wanted to subscribe, hit that notification bell, especially if you're feeling support from these messages that I share when we have these big energies. And also, I hope you're still here, because check out below. I am offering you a couple of freebies to really help you navigate these profound energies that we are moving through, because this is big, it's important, and we are all a part of the transformation of what's to come. So I've got my Co-Create with the Universe Mastermind workshop, and I also have a light body activation meditation for you. So even if you are feeling so much energy and power moving through you that it's hard to even figure out where to go with it, create the ceremony by pushing play on my meditation that I'm offering for you below. And I hope that they are amazing supports in your beautiful, raw, and wild ride right now. So until next time, I'm sending you all the peace and love and all of my heart energy for the depths that we are moving through. And I am so stoked to be on this ride with you. Peace and love, babes. Mwah.